Hi, honey. Hi, honeys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yanga Mangisa, and thank you for joining me on my channel. So we are still on the scholarship scholarship series. So yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and thank you for sticking by. I hope the sound and the quality is good. Hopefully, crossing fingers. I'll hear from you guys. Please let me know on the comment section how the sound is because I'm still figuring my way with this microphone and all that jazz. Yeah. So, whilst we are still on that scholarship series, now you have received the scholarship offer. Yes, now you know that actually I am going to move to Hungary. So, what's next? Um, on today's topic, I would like us to talk about accommodation. So, with accommodation, you have two options. It's either you living in the dormitory or you are gonna be renting an apartment. Now, renting an apartment in Hungary, it is kind of tricky because in September, that is when students are coming into the country. So, rent is actually very high. It's even high during the year. So, in September, that's when the prices are like very steep, and landlords, they know that international students are coming in, so they will try to maximize, just like any other business, they will try to maximize profit through that period. And also with that, let's start talking about dormitory first. With the dormitory, yes, universities, they do offer dormitories, and also with dormitories it goes with admission as well. So you would still have to apply for a dormitory. You might get it, you might not get it, depending on your uni and what criteria they actually use. But universities, some, they actually have more than one dormitory, which is a good thing. But let me tell you, in the dormitory in Hungary, you could be living with three, four, or maybe just one person. So that's like two bedroom, three bedroom, four bedroom dormitory kind of vibes. So yeah, I at some point in my life I did share a room with three other friends. So we were classmates, friends. We were in the same room, like there were four beds in one room. So that is a possibility, just to let you know. And I think it's also even with that possibility, especially with bachelors. I was studying my master's and we were four in a room. So AIT, it doesn't have a criteria kind of vibe. So, but yeah, good luck with the dormitory. And just to let you know, with the dormitory, it's not going to be like male, female kind of vibes. Because in South Africa, I know in other res student accommodation, they have male ones, they have female ones. In other universities, it's mixed. Also in Hungary, I know that it's mixed. I've never been in a dormitory that is saying that only girls or that kind of vibe. So yeah. So just to let you know, it will be, for an example, when I was living in my first dormitory, we were a lot. We were a lot. So now it's different people from different continents, let alone the different countries, different continents, guys. So here, some they cook at night, some they are early beds. I was in early bed, and our kitchen would be cleaned like in the morning, but 1 hour after it was cleaned, it looked like a mess. So it's gonna be like that the whole day. And I can say that no one wants to take responsibility kind of vibes. Yes, you could be cleaning when you are finished cooking, and then some other people from other continents, they when they cook like a huge amount of food, not like meal prepping, like food that's gonna be consumed like right now. And maybe when you're going to cook, the stoves will be so dirty. And guys, it living in a dormitory, it's not, I don't want to lie, it's not very easy. And my experience, it was wild. So it was, first of all, for me, I've never lived uh in a student residence. So the dormitory when I moved to Hungary was actually my first, and now it was mixed genders too. And I was sharing a room with two other girls, and that was another shock for me. And the kitchens, the bathrooms, they will be so dirty. So if you are not an early bed, you would literally be using a dirty shower or so those kind of things. Hot water runs out, you have to wait because a certain number of people have already watched. At some point, I even used the men's shower because I think there was a time the girls' side didn't have hot water, because when a lot of people shower for the dormitory I was living in, when two people shower, you have to wait like 2 to 3 hours for the water to get warm again. And we only had like two working showers, and we were a lot. We were a lot. Others were in finance, it was tourism, it was bachelors, masters. It was a lot. It was a lot. So yeah, dormitory. And with the thing with the dormitory is that the scholarship covers the whole accommodation thingy. So it's good because Stipendium Hungaricum gives you a portion for accommodation, and then they send to your bank account money for groceries, and then DHEad also sends you money. So this is on a South African perspective. So I'll mention DHEad. So, and if you are not from South Africa, what's the head is Department of Higher Education and Training Authority. So, no, sorry, Department of Higher Education and Training. Yeah. So, yeah, those are the people that send us to international schools. So, yeah. So, yeah, with that, and then, yeah, so that the nice thing about the dormitory is that the scholarship actually SH covers the entire accommodation money. So it's good. It's good at some point. If you can manage maybe like 1 year staying in the dormitory just to save up some money, or maybe to just figure things out in Hungary, then go for it. Don't hesitate. Go for it. But if you are a neat freak, do not live in the dormitory. If you are a neat freak, you can't live in the dormitory. I'm sorry, but guys, and I've never heard anyone living in the dormitory, living in a single room. That's the thing. It's not like here in South Africa. I know we have like single rooms. Like my sister lives in a single room at her uni, but for us, we even had like few rooms that catered for two people, and most of them were taken by couples. So, guys, you will surely be living with three. There will be three of you guys in a room, or four of you guys in a room. Just prepare. And then if now you're like, no, okay, I want to live in a private accommodation. Oh, guys. Oh, private accommodation. You will use Facebook, ne? So, you will use Facebook to find accommodation in Hungary. We have what we call Facebook Market. Trust me, it is such a good space. Um, it does have its scammers, but it's very like it's just minimal. You just have to. So we use Facebook Market, and you look at adverts. Ouch. You look at adverts. You see there's different adverts for houses. So that's what we use in Hungary to get accommodation. Facebook Market, and then from Facebook Market you read the ad, where the place is located, how much the rent is. They will say maybe 150,000 for rent, excluding utilities. Utilities maybe are based on consumption. Your utilities, your utilities will be like water, electricity, gas, Wi-Fi. Some the Wi-Fi is excluded, some it's included. Sometimes you have to be the one who actually goes to get the Wi-Fi contract, but majority of them they actually have everything. Everything is included. You don't need to buy a bed. You don't need to buy a bed. Yeah, yeah. It comes fully furnished. But do take a look at what is included in the accommodation. But mostly, you'll find it has a kitchen, a bathroom, toilet, and some kitchen appliances. Please look at the kitchen appliances that they have. Just, the basics that you need. You need a stove that has an oven. I know a friend of mine who once got an apartment that didn't have an oven. There's a washing machine, there is a microwave, there's a fridge, there's a kettle. Well, we once got an apartment that didn't have a kettle. We bought it ourselves. And yeah, TV, it's not a recommendation. It's not mandatory for the landlord to have a TV. And yeah, and then when you get to the apartment, it will be fully equipped. It will have the bed. You just need to buy the bedding. You will need to buy. You might just want to add some plates, but I know most accommodations they have glasses, they have their plates, they have pots. The pots might be The pots might be old, so you might want to add your own touch here and there with the kitchen appliances as well. Yeah, unfortunately, they are cutting the grass in the neighborhood, so I don't know if you guys will continue to hear me or what. But I think I need to close the window because they are cutting grass in the hood. So yeah, that's that. So you don't need to actually buy a bed. So Facebook Market is your friend in order to find accommodation in Hungary. So if you see an advert and maybe you are still in South Africa, you see an advert and you would like to take the accommodation, because the moment you see an accommodation, I kid you not, there are a lot of people that want that accommodation. But also please be aware of scammers. If there's an advert on Facebook and you cannot comment on it, there are people like that, it's a scam. Just And also, if someone says send money before you can view the place, that's a scam. Please don't fall for it. Just because you are out of the country doesn't mean take the first thing that you see that looks like it fits your budget. No, don't do that. I highly suggest that you ask people who are in Hungary to go view the place for you. So if you are in Budapest, please write on the group. Is someone in Budapest who can be able to view this apartment for me? Blah 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 blah, and you arrange with them. If you're in Debrecen, if you're in Page, like so forth, depending where you applied for your studies. So the effect, the money. In Hungary, they ask for 2 months deposit, 1 month rent. So you are literally paying for 3 months when you are moving in. So please prepare your wallets. Please prepare your accounts for that. I don't want to lie. They ask for 2 months deposit, 1 month rent. That is what you will be paying when you have found accommodation. Also look at how many people are there. And yeah, so guys, yeah. So tell it. Chill it. You have to have money for like renting, because you're literally paying 3 months, but it's very doable. I don't want to lie, it is doable. You can be able to secure that amount of money. And yeah, so look at the district that you have found the accommodation in. Ask people around on the group and stuff to look at how many people are in the house. Some places like have 4 bedroom. Excuse me, but what is different about this one is that you'll be having your own room. So yeah, look at the people. Sorry, how many people, the district, how far it is to your uni. Yes, transport is great in Hungary, but I would not suggest you living in the first district, but you are studying in the city center. No, don't. First district, guys, you must have a car, or you should not be a student if you are living in the first district. You should be working, not a student. If you're a student, you have your parents dropping you to school. That's all I can say. But yeah, transport is great. So you can live in the 11th district, and you will be studying in the 5th district, like my uni. So 11th district, 11, 12, 13, 14. When you move further there, the rent it is affordable, but also they have these new complexes, like they're very nice, but they are expensive as well. So with Budapest, the further you move on the from the city center, the more affordable the rent is, and transport is great and it's safe. But still, in the city center, you are able to find very affordable places. Some might not, like my friends, guys. My friends, they live on second and third floors, and there are apartments they do not have elevators. Hey, we climb those stairs. So yeah, other places you'll find, oh, rent is so great, so affordable. It's third floor, fourth floor, no elevate. And you're like, yo, will I do it? Yeah, yes, guys. So yeah, that is what I have about accommodation. So you can either live in the dormitory, or you can live in a, what's this, private accommodation, where it's a shared space. Or also with the private accommodation, you can also live in a studio apartment, which is a one bedroom. It has everything you need and it is just for yourself. But you must be prepared to pay. You must be prepared to cough up that money if you want to be in a yeah, your own private space. So just be prepared to cough up some money. That's all I will say. And please, guys, get a community. Don't be a solo or a loner in that foreign country. Please get a community. Now, guys, my church community, my girls, go sharp, go sharp. They kept me going. They kept me going. Like I had my struggles, but my girlies, my church community, they kept me going. I don't want to lie. So, guys, thank you for. I hope you enjoyed this short and informative video. I hope it was informative to you. And if you have some more questions, please let me know. And also to people that are trying to find dormitories, there are private dormitories that are not from the uni, but it's a private dormitory company. Please do not rent from student house. They have dormitories, they have private accommodation. Please, please do not rent from that company. Like literally, even if you ask on the South African studying in Hungary group, you ask them about that company, no one has a good thing to say about them. I don't want to lie, no one has a good thing. I had an experience with them. I would not recommend. They have accommodation in dormitories. They have accommodation for private space. So please do not rent from student guest house. Let me check them out actually. Um, so yeah, I know them. I guess get a hot train. Student guest house. Mm, mm. Yeah, it's student guest house. When I here it is. It's guest student. It's flat programs. What I'm even still following these guys, but yeah, they have hostels. They have all that GBJs. But guys, I beg you, do not rent from these people. Laba, don't. Don't. Even if it's dormitory, even if it's private accommodation, you will you will regret it. Yeah, jail. I know the people who run the company. I have lived with them. They have been my landlords at some point. They were senior students, but renting with them, nah. No, 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 no. So don't make that mistake. So here they are. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking with my channel. I hope the information is useful, and I'll see you on the next installment. Bye bye.
Good morning, graduates. Good morning.